made over $10 million in cash collected from social media using these 4 brainwash hacks. Now, what's even crazier is I've tested these exact hacks with over 3,000 people over the last 6 years, and they resulted in folks literally making the first $10K a month from scratch over social media, $20,000 a month, even $100,000 a month. So you know it wasn't just luck. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally consider myself a huge introvert. I've been told I'm socially awkward and I'm really not smart with technology, yet I still made it happen. And in this very video, you will discover these 4 mindsets to brainwash your mind into continuously creating high quality content that is effortless, builds you a brand, and will serve you for years with clients that come to you no matter your business model, your age, your gender, or ethnicity. So if you're an online coach, a content creator, a digital marketer, or an influencer, then make sure you stay till the end, because these mindset hacks are all building upon each other, with the last one being by far the most crucial mindset that 99% of content creators are actually missing out on right now. In fact, there's actually a great quote that helps you understand social media growth better than most other people. When you start posting, nothing happens until everything happens. Sure, you can go viral with your first post. I've certainly seen that with clients myself, but that's usually not the norm. What's more likely is that the algorithm of each platform starts rewarding you at some point once you've been very consistent. So in order to bring that consistency, you need the first brainwash: discipline. Discipline to keep posting so you get enough volume to get better at understanding your audience, and discipline to keep posting enough so you get enough volume so the algorithms recognize you. Now, a great helper with that is actually AI. I actually have a set of custom GPTs that basically write all my content for me, including this video actually. So that's a new development that people really didn't have 12 months ago. Nowadays, there's basically no more excuse to not post every day when you can literally have AI write all your posts for you. Yes, also my AI stack system sounds literally like a human. It's pretty cool. The technological advantages advancements have really gone crazy here. And I've seen this so many times with clients that always had issues posting 2-3 times a week because it's a lot of work to come up with ideas, write up the scripts, post it, design it, and so on and so forth. But with the AI stack system, you just post literally every day. No, this is not me promoting it. I'm just saying it's been easier than ever before to post every single day. But the problem with volume alone is that a lot of people just post a lot and then they give up after a while. And that's a problem. Therefore, you need the second brainwash, which is patience. In fact, funny stories, I had these 2 brothers as clients once, and I told them posting short form videos on Instagram would be perfect for their dating coaching niche. So they started posting, they were super consistent for like 4 weeks, and then they came back wanting to give up, right? They were like, oh, we're not seeing the results, it sucks, it's a lot of work, yada yada. I told them they need to be patient and just gotta keep going. And then all of a sudden they started seeing some traction, they started getting first sales for their coaching, and boom, next thing you know, they cracked $50,000 in a single month, all thanks to being patient. Even Gary Vee once said, entitlement and lack of patience are the frameworks as to why people aren't successful. So needless to say, the patience brainwash really helps you keep going through the nothing happens phase until you get to the point where everything happens. But the problem with this is you're running risk of just making content for years without ever being discovered by anyone. And that's why you need the third brainwash, which is creativity. You need to consistently innovate and come up with new formats and new content ideas that you try out. This way, you might crack that one format, that one that makes you blow up and go viral. So there's kind of 2 concepts through which you can achieve that. Number 1, the so-called viral library. Viral library is just a fancy term for a Google sheet with multiple columns. In one column, you put in, for example, competitors that are posting in your niche that are crushing it. You can also have singular pieces of content that you come across where there's a good hook or an interesting point made. You can slap that in there too. And in another column, you just have notes, like any sort of ideas that come up as you're posting this into your little viral library, because what you do with this is you're creating a literal library of content ideas that you can emulate. Now, a lot of people say, well, but hold on a second, Max, so you just want me to copy content? Well, don't just copy brainlessly. The whole point about the viral library is that you look at content that works well and that you let that stimulate your creativity so you can come up with content that might be similar, but you add your own personal twist to that. Now, on top of that, if you work with AI, AI often comes up with very great content, so you can A, put the content that AI has been coming up with into your viral library, and vice versa. You can feed points and nuances from your viral library into the AI, whether that's my own custom GPT or anyone's custom GPT or just plain old chat GPT. You could feed that information in there and then based on that have it create more ideas. So that's how you can be very, very creative with less and less work because you have AI do more and more of it. The second concept I want to give you here is the so-called go nuts 33%. This is kind of like a concept I came up with where a lot of people ask me, okay, Max, but like how many of my posts should be focused on things that have already been proven to work? And I came up with the following. I said 33% of your posts, meaning about a third, should just be you going nuts, having fun, and thinking outside the box. This is how I came up with some of my most viral reels ever, where we're just having fun. We were not trying to copy or emulate something that works. So instead of trying to focus on making it work, we focused on having fun and being crazy and going nuts. And like this video here, for example, we literally just came up with on the spot because we thought it was funny. Or that viral video was exactly the same. A lot of times, you just create viral content on a whim, on this like random chance that you took. So as long as you can adhere to the go nuts 33%, you can always make sure that you stay creative. But the biggest problem is when you keep innovating with that creativity, you'll start cracking the code, you'll get more and more new people seeing your content, which means one thing: haters. Yeah, you'll start receiving bad comments. People in your family or friend circle might even notice your success and they will try to hold you back. Well, lucky you, because that's where the single most important brainwash comes in, the fourth brainwash, and that is endurance. I remember the first time I had something go really viral. It was actually a YouTube video of mine on my first channel for my first business in the dating and personal development niche. It got over 1 million views. That was back in 2017. That was a lot of views in 2017, and boy, did it make a lot of money. And also a lot of haters. So nowadays, when my content goes viral, I get even more haters because obviously there's just more haters around. I actually had a guy named Tank Sinatra on Instagram. That was literally someone that I've been following, someone that I liked, make fun of me for one of my videos that was clearly a parody. And it's still funny, but you read the comments on that and you can get scared quite easily. But you gotta see such things as part of the game. And even better, you gotta see it as a sign that you're moving into the right direction. In fact, my very first mentor once told me, he said, Max, if you're not getting enough haters, or if you're not getting any haters at all, you're not reaching enough new people. So see it as a sign that you're doing well when you're getting mean comments. It sounds really weird and it feels very strange, but see it as a very positive sign. That's all I'm saying. Now, cracking the social media code can be an epic journey, but only when you're prepared to encounter those setbacks. Only when you keep training that creative muscle. Only when you're patient enough to be consistent, and only when you knock out enough volume till you strike gold. As I mentioned before, AI can do a lot of that work for you. In fact, I post every single day and it takes me less than 90 seconds on some platforms. And in this video here, I'll actually show you exactly how you can do that too, so see you there.